Hello and welcome to the Crowns Remix YouTube launch party. I'm Simon from The Safety Word, and tonight we present to you 10 different visualizers, which includes the original for Crowns, which is our collaboration with The Safety Word and Valoramous, and then we present for you 9 remixes and a visualizer to go with each of those, plus artist intros from each of the artists involved. So to take it away, we'll hear a word from John from The Safety Word. Thank you.
Welcome to the launch party for Crowns. I'm John from The Safety Word, and I'm here to express a bit of meaning behind the song Crowns. For me, from the get-go, hearing the track and what Simon Valoramous done for it, just really had a very upbeat, vibing energy, and I connected to it straight away. On a musical level, I heard the melodies that you hear in the vocals come out immediately as a response to that sound. Every song is always unique, and the approach that you take to that personally for myself is what's going on, or what I'm thinking, or how I'm perceiving the world around me. There's a lot of elements of, especially in the chorus, of rain falling on the crown of your head, and that's something that I've always wanted to gravitate towards, purity. I feel that we're surrounded by so much clutter and especially music-wise, I feel that there's a lot coming from a sense of ego, and this, I just wanted to bring it back to just being pure and childlike. And even though we've had to make so many mistakes in our lives, we find it hard to forgive others and forgive ourselves. And it's just the idea of resetting, in the sense that we can always just reset ourselves, reset our mindset, reset our feelings, reset our outlook on life, and just purifying ourselves. You know, we may have been hurt by others or had traumatic experiences, but it's just coming to that one moment where you can really just reset, as I said, and just purify yourself, wash it all away, allow for higher thinking to come into your mind, formulating new perceptions and new pathways in which you can see yourself taking in a reasonable way in daily life. I feel that in society there is such a strong emphasis, especially on social media, being relevant all the time, and we find ourselves running towards it, fighting for it, and money is a big driving factor. You know, it's part of this system, but I think people are looking at it in a negative way, where they have to sacrifice themselves or who they are. If we can all work together in assisting each other and being patient with each other, and finding new ways to barter and to actually exchange on an energetic level, I think it will make us feel more fulfilled, far more than what we think material possessions can fulfill for us. So I can talk about this all day and go really deep into it. I feel Crowns, at the end of the day, it's a piece of artwork. It's something that anyone can relate to, with the many lyrics that are throughout the song. There's just different sections that are there symbolically to look at the meaning behind them. As I said, I can go really deep into the song, but on a base level, it's just really good to enjoy Crowns and have a dance and just let yourself be free for a moment. Thank you.
Yo, what's going on, everyone? This is Valoramous, and I'm coming at you from Ubud in Bali, Indonesia. This is a wonderful place, and I'm going to show you some footage of around the island. But first, I would like to announce the release of my second collaboration track with The Safety Word. This is Valoramous and The Safety Word, and the song is called Crowns. We think this track is even much better than Amnesia because this track has a much deeper meaning that is very esoteric and also open-ended, up to you as the listener to decipher the meaning. So this track I created similarly to Amnesia, where I sent 3 potential collaboration tracks to The Safety Word, and they really keyed in on this one track that was more of a hip-hop instrumental and was not meant to be explicitly a synthwave, although I incorporated more synthwave elements as compared to Amnesia. So this track also has spawned several remixes in various genres, from rock to trance to big room, etc. And we hope that you enjoy not only the original track, but also the remixes. So I'd also like to describe some of my favorite lyrics within this song, and that is, we've been on this ride for far too long, take advantage of our goodwill, once, twice, we relive 1,000 times again. Like empty drones, we are all chasing for money. So this track and its lyrics and its meaning could be interpreted various ways, but as you listen through the entirety of the track, I would like you to leave in the comments below what you think this track means to you. Because this track means something personal to me, but my interpretation may not be the same as your interpretation. So without further ado, The Safety Word and I are happy to unveil our original track, Crowns. We hope you enjoy this, and then we also hope that you will enjoy the various remixes which will soon ensue.
Hey, what's going on? This is Ben Ingrid here to talk about Crowns, my rework of Crowns in collaboration with Valoramous and the Safety Word. For this rework, I kind of went with, I would say, a melancholic flavor to it, along with a dark undertone with the bass line. Kind of fits the lyrics and the overall theme of what the lyrics are saying. I did a little something different near the end of the song with a dueling guitar solo, electric guitar solo, and that's mostly symbolic. So it's something I haven't tried before, mixing two guitar solos at once that kind of juxtapose each other. But anyway, it symbolizes the strength in diversity. It symbolizes the resilience and power when people with different backgrounds and experiences come together against shared struggles, right? Anyway, just keeping this short and sweet. I hope you enjoy my rework of Crowns, and I am ready to listen to all the other versions as well. I'm excited. Let's do it.
We've been on this ride for far too long. Our cons are taking advantage of our goodwill, trying to suck the life out of us. Once, twice, we relive 1,000 times again, my friends. Deceit is all around us. Do we know where we go? We see the clouds forming. Yes, we know where we go. We see the people screaming, 'cause rain is falling on the crown of our heads. Bodies burning, rain is falling on the crown of our heads. Spirits yearning. Like empty drones, we are chasing for money. Like empty hearts, can we build a new system ruled by the kindness, reaching eternal freedom? Rain is falling on the crown of our heads. Bodies burning, rain is falling on the crown of our heads. Spirits yearning, here we are to reach the morning knowing. Here we are to reach.
Hey guys, I'm Clawdeeoh. Recently I had the privilege and opportunity to work on a track called Crowns by Valoramous and the Safety Word. It's also part of a greater collaboration with many other talented artists. I think you guys should go check them out as well. The original track had great elements to begin with, so it made it very pleasant to remix. Not a lot needed to be done to it to be considered a remix. Everything's there. I decided to approach the tech house side, and it really stuck. It worked. I enjoyed it. Then I tried to add a little flair, maybe a little emotion, to kind of stick with the original, but with sort of my touch, and I added a little progressive side to it. But that's pretty much it. The remix is out. Go listen to them all. Find your favorite and blast it. Peace.
Rain is falling on the crown of our heads. Bodies burning. Rain is falling on the crown of our heads. Spirits yearning. Here we are to reach the point of no end. Here we are to reach. Here we. Bodies burning, rain is falling on the crown of our heads. Spirits yearning, here we are to reach the point of no end. Here we are to reach. Here we.
Yo, what's going on, everyone? This is Valoramous, and I'd like to welcome you to my studio. This is where I spend a lot of time creating the latest electronic dance music, rave rock, and synthwave bangers. And first, I would like to welcome you to the release date party video of our Crowns Remixes EP between The Safety Word and I, Valoramous. This is actually the second collaboration extended play album, or EP, that John and Simon from The Safety Word and I, Valoramous, created together. And in this EP, like our last EP, the Amnesia Remixes EP, we gathered various artists in multiple genres to create this brilliant electronic and rock infused album for your listening pleasure. So we have artists from across the world, from Germany, from the UK, from the USA, and from Australia, in various genres such as lo-fi house, big room, synthwave, trance, progressive house, etc. And we hope that you enjoy this 10-track EP. We think it's better than our last EP, the Amnesia Remixes EP in 2022. But what I'm going to do right now in this video is just show you a little bit about my process into creating the Valoramous and the Safety Word Crowns Valoramous Festival mix. So in case you're wondering, yes, I remixed my own track, so I created a faster festival version of our original synthwave track, Valoramous and the Safety Word Crowns, which was the original version. And in this track right here, I created a 128 BPM remix in the key of F minor, and I'm going to show you a little bit about how I created this track. So I used my digital audio workstation, and my DAW of choice is Logic Pro. I also use the Akai MPC drum machine sometimes to create drums, or also to find different sounds in the synthesizer's organic system. So I use both virtual synthesizer instruments and then also the synthesizers within the Akai. Now, one of the remix artists, Endustrie, I want to give a shout out to him. He created the industrial rock Crowns Endustrie remix. He actually showed me how to operate this system, so I want to give a huge shout out to him. But this system is very powerful, especially for drum elements and then also synthesizers, at least in my case, creating electronic dance music. But this is my demonstration of the track. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to show you an example of how I scroll through different presets and then tweak those presets within the Akai. So I'm going to solo the lead melody right now, and you're going to hear it through this Akai. So let's say I don't like that sound. All I could merely do is, in the synthesizer, use these scroll wheels on the actual hardware to find another sound. So just start scrolling through different presets. And this is what I do sometimes. I'm just trying to find inspiration for initial sound. And it's a bit more of a retro vibe. And this has some voices that you can hear, so there's a bit of character and texture in this sound. Now, if I want to just listen to the drums, I can play my kick drum, my sub bass, and let's go with the collapse. We're gonna play the tom drums. I want to give you more of a rhythm and groove to the track. So here's what the drums sound like. We rock, we raving. So if you want to listen to individual elements, I think you can listen to these elements either on the speakers or on this system right here. So that's the stabs. Boom, boom. And now let's get the drums in here. Boom, 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 boom. Now the leads. So that's with the addition of the leads. So if I take away the leads, let's go back to the drums. You can hear how these tracks are built. That sometimes they're built from the ground up, and you want to start with the lowest frequency elements first. That kick and bass is most important in dance music, and then you work up from there and add various elements to perfect your mix. You got the drums. You hear the groove, you hear kick, you hear clap, you hear hi-hats, you hear the tom drums. You can also hear sub bass in there and like a tonal kick layer. And then of course you have the vocals from the Safety Word, so I'm gonna incorporate those vocals. So the vocals do play at certain sections, not everywhere in the drop, but at certain moments in the drop, the vocals are playing. But this is primarily an instrumental drop, so this is using the synthesizers. That is the lead element in the track. And most listeners, they can only focus on one element at a time. So here's what it sounds like with vocals. So enjoy the Crowns Remixes EP. You have a rework from Bending Grid, and then remixes from Clawdeeoh, from Robodop Snei, from myself, Valoramous, from Industrie, from Ash Knight, from Increment, and from Polznbladz. Enjoy.
Deceit is all around us. Do we know where we go? We see the clouds forming. Yes, we know where we go. We see the people screaming, 'cause rain is falling on the crown of our heads. Bodies burning, rain is falling on the crown of our heads. Spirits yearning, here we are to reach the point now, and here we are to reach empty drones. Chasing for money. We see the clouds forming.
Hello, it's Danny from Robodop Snei. I've got something to tell you, but psst, it's about the new remix I made for Valoramous and the safety word. I really like it, I hope you like it too. I've listened to it by now about 100 times and I'm pretty sure it works. So I'm thrilled to be part of it. Enjoy.
Far too long. Far too long.
Yo, what's up guys? This is Curtis from Industrie, letting you know that Valoramous and the Safety Word have a new song coming out called Crowns. The song drops May 5th. Check it out. Industrie has a remix, total rendition of the song. It's gonna be really dope. Check it out.
We've been on this ride for far too long. Our cons are taking advantage of our goodwill, trying to suck the life out of us. Once
And we're back again for Crowns Singles Remix. It's really great to see a plethora of artists just come together from all parts of the world and show their unique talents and interpretations of the song of this magnitude. And it's something that I will always be surprised by, be intrigued, just be in awe of, think that I could never do or perceive the song that they have done in such a way. And I really admire that greatly. And it's very humbling, and it's a beautiful feeling just to have that connection with artists, that in conceiving a piece of art with someone from across the world like Valoramous, that we then come together and then other artists jump on board and who are willing to showcase their talents and give their interpretation and create their whole spin and unique approach to a song. I think every artist on this remix has really done incredible work, and it's blown me away. So I thank all the artists from the bottom of my heart for doing this, and I feel a great sense of unity with everyone that's contributed, should I say. And yeah, hope you keep enjoying the music, and we're halfway through, and we will see you at the end of Crowns Remixes.
Preview of the Crowns Remixes EP by Valoramous, The Safety Word. Enjoy.
Hi, I'm Increment. I'm sitting in my studio here in the north of Melbourne. This is where I did my remix for Crowns, which you're about to hear. I really liked how the juxtaposition of John's voice, the synths, and the content of music as well as the parts, and how they came together to really make a nice mix of the happy sad, like touching on that emotive feeling that I was really got to me. So I really wanted to keep that in the remix. So I did keep a lot of the synth parts and also John's voice, just some light touches of effects in there. The structure really remained mostly the same. I did do a few effects to cut up the synths, but then really introduced bass lines that were a bit more driving with the percussion as well. You'll notice that it flows from the beginning, starts off quite slow, and then develops over time into something that's a bit more driving. So really wanted to create that sense of a journey through the track, and so that it progresses quite well, I think, and I hope you'll enjoy it.
We've been on this ride for far too long. All cons are taking advantage of our goodwill, trying to suck the life out of us. Once, twice, we really our friends. Indeceit is all around us. Where we go, we see the clouds forming. Yes, we know. Where we go, we see the people screaming 'cause your name.
Screaming 'cause Spirit's your name. Rain is falling on the crown of our heads. Bodies burning. Rain is falling on
Hi guys, this is one half of Polznbladz. The other half, unfortunately, is busy at school today. So this is my little studio room where we make music. And back in 2023, October, I think the month was, we were kindly asked by Valoramous and the Safety Word to do a remix of their track Crowns. Now this is a track that is really memorable for us because when we received the initial vocals, we were very dubious that we could do anything with them. So we received the stems. We managed to time stretch the stems to 140 BPM, which is the BPM that we like to work at, and we made a simple, very simple melody riff, and surprisingly it worked from the get-go. It worked very well together. So the second memorable thing with this track is when we listen to it, we can still remember it 2-3 hours after listening to it. It's one of those tracks that really stay in our head, so hopefully it does the same thing for you. It was one of the most basic tracks we ever made, actually. We normally have many different elements in our tracks because trance music can be a bit complex and overcrowded with sounds, but we had to strip out all the stuff that we normally put in to make the vocals stand out and breathe. Yeah, I think the actual vocals and the actual synth leads that we use just go very well together. So what we use is a MacBook Pro. We got a second monitor, we've got monitor speakers here. We're in a really small box room, but that is basically all we need, and a little MIDI keyboard over here. Yeah, we're not, well, me especially, the dad is not that technically minded, but our dream, well, my dream when I was young was to become a music producer. My son is good at everything. He can play the piano, he can do everything. So yeah, both of us working together, we often do make some pretty decent tunes together now, but our Crowns remix was one of the most memorable tracks we ever made, because we just didn't think we could deal with these vocals, but you know, it worked. So never say never, and thanks for your support, thanks for giving us the opportunity, and all the best. And yeah, we really appreciated the opportunity to make this track.
Yo, what's up everyone? This is Valoramous and welcome to the second installment of the Crowns Remixes EP DJ Mix. Enjoy.
Hey everyone, Ash Knight here. Just thought I'd jump into the project and show you all how I made my remix of Crowns by the Safety Word and Valoramous. Peace. Hey everyone, this is the project. So what started the tune was this guitar sample, piano sample rather, that I found off Splice, and this is what it sounds like originally. I've removed all the extra effects that it had, so this was the raw sample. It's actually been pitched down 3 semitones, I believe. Yeah, 3 semitones. Yeah, so this is the sample that I found. And I just really like that kind of just very lo-fi sound to it. But because it was quite boomy in the low end, what I've done is I've used a plugin called Sound It, or Place It rather, by Soundly. And what you can do is you can change the different sounds of where you want. So I've done like a phone speaker, and when you turn that on, and I'll turn on all the other plugins as well, then it ends up sounding like this. And it sounds like it's coming out of a phone speaker. And there's no low end then, and it kind of has this like a very lo-fi vibe about it. And the vocals that I thought were just like an intro vocal to me worked really well with it. And the bass, I'm using Xenology by Roland, and it's just a finger bass here, and that sounds like this. Again, it's just a very lo-fi kind of vibe. I didn't want to be too full on and kind of crazy with some of the bass lines that I do have. And then I've just got a sub underneath. I think that might just, yeah, it's just Ableton stock sub. With the vocals, there's not too much that I did, just a bit of EQ, compression, just to kind of make it a bit more full. And some of the elements I'll get into as well. There's some strings, and they're just very low in the mix. They do end up coming up later in the track, but it's just to support some of the EQ spectrum and just fill out the track itself. This guitar, again, I found off Splice. It's a lo-fi guitar. And I think what I've done is I've consolidated it because I've messed around with some of the timing so it fits within the structure of the bass line and everything that I had. And that sounds like this. So I believe that note there that you're hearing has been pitched down, and I kind of messed around with it. Okay, so this instrument, even though there's no volume, this is the vocoder. That's just supporting the chorus vocals, which you'll hear here. Rain is falling on the crown of our heads. It just makes it sound nice, and it kind of glues it together with the chord structure that I have. Now the drums are very basic. It's just a kick, a snare, and some hi-hats. There's nothing really crazy going on there. But it's the overall vibe that kind of gives it that grooviness. And I'll play the chorus here. And that's where it all comes together. With the master, I won't go too much in detail. There's a little bit of OTT. I'm just using that in parallel. And you can see there's only a 10% depth. And I'm using Satin just for a bit of saturation. I'm using Shadow Hill's master compressor. And just a limiter at the end. And then just span. That's just for monitoring the actual sound output. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And I didn't want to go too crazy with it because it is a lo-fi track. Yeah, just wanted something a little bit more laid back, a little bit vibey. And yeah, I hope you all enjoy it.
We've been on this ride for far too long. Our cons are taking advantage of our goodwill, trying to suck the life out of us. Once, twice, we relive 1,000 times again, my friends. Deceit is all around us. Do we know where we go? We see the clouds forming. Yes, we know where we go. We see the people screaming, 'cause rain is falling on the crown of our heads. Bodies burning. Rain is falling on the crown of our heads. Spirits yearning. Here we are to reach the unknown. Here we are to reach. Like empty drones, we are chasing for money. Like empty hearts, can we build a new system ruled by the kindness, reaching eternal freedoms? Do we know where we go? We see the clouds forming. Yes, we know where we go. We see the people screaming, 'cause rain is falling on the crown of our heads. Bodies burning. Rain is falling on the crown of our heads. Spirits yearning. Here we are to reach the unknown. Here we are to
Hey guys, I'm Clawdeeoh. Recently I had the privilege and opportunity to work on a track called Crowns. And that's pretty much it. The remix is out. Go listen to them all. Find your favorite and blast it. Peace.
your name. Here we are to reach the point of no end. Here we are to reach. Here we.
Okay, we've come to the end of our Remix YouTube launch party. Thank you so much for staying with us right to the end, and I invite you to check out the links for all of the bands below and have a listen to the incredible music. Give them a follow on their socials, and we look forward to doing more of these in the future. And thank you very much for your support for our music.
And now we're at the end of Crown's remixes. Thank you so much for sticking along and listening to all these incredible tracks. Hope you have enjoyed yourself as much as I have, because I had a really great time here listening to every track. It's been wonderful, incredible experience. As always, for me, I really find life special. And what's special about life is these sorts of moments where you put something that you want to achieve and then it happens. And it doesn't have to be anything big, it can just be a small thing, but if it feels big for you, well, that's a great achievement for you. And I feel that each artist that did all these remixes has achieved a great amount, so I just want to thank every single one of these artists. All their links are below, so you can check them out, and please support them. This music, we're all independent. We don't have any record company backings or anything like that. We haven't done any selling of souls or anything like that. We've kept this completely independent. There's been no sacrifices in human terms for any of this music, so we're really appreciative of your assistance, and you can assist by supporting us financially, buying a track, donating some money. It all goes to creating the art that we do. Simon's an incredible visual artist as well as musical artist, and he's done a lot of work. He puts a lot of time and effort into all this, So, you know, it would really make Simon happy. I know that if he just gets some gratitude and support for all this, it means a lot to us. And also, you'll be helping artists keep collaborating from around the world and keep creating music. I think someone always said that art is always a sign of where a culture is at, and a great culture needs great art. So assist us in continuing to create great art and supporting the movement around the world. So thank you once again. I really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. My name is John, and I just want to thank you. I can not thank you enough for listening and supporting our music. And for everyone who has stuck along till the end and supported us, I just want to say another big thank you to you. All your kind messages, all the things that you write to us and say, all the support that you've given us. I just really want to thank everyone who has supported the Safety Word thus far. It really means a lot to us, and that's why we keep going, because of you guys. So thank you once again. Bye for now.